Consuming Sukuna is something only I can do! So even if I could escape my death sentence and run away from this responsibility, then someday I'd be eating food, taking a bath, or reading manga. And the moment I stopped to think, I'd go, oh, I bet that right now, somewhere out there, someone is dying because of Sukuna. But that doesn't concern me. It's certainly not my fault. You expect me to tell myself that? Well, I refuse to do that. I don't know how I'll feel when I'm dying, but I won't regret the way I lived.
Yes, that's true. In fact, I need these to even see curses. That's why I use curse tools. They already have curses imbued in them. I can't pour my own cursed energy into them to do things like you all do. To spite my family. I can't wait to see their faces when I become a big-shot sorcerer. After all, they've looked down on me. All these years.
My sword has been taken away from me. My older sister took it and ran off somewhere. That woman was fast, too. And I'm not much of an asset without my sword, so obviously she made the right call. I wonder if Tapioca's as good as they say.
What an interesting girl. You should just go ahead and promote her to 2nd grade already. I can't understand such restraint unless it's money. Animals can be fickle creatures, and sharing senses with them is tiring. Which side? I'm on the side of money, of course. Whoa, I fell asleep. I guess Junpei's friend must have gone home already. Oh, look at the time. I need to clean up. Huh? What is this? Ugh. A finger?
Nobara Kugisaki. You should be honored, boys. I'm your group's girl.
He looks like a potato. He's definitely the type that ate his own boogers as a kid. And just his name? I can't stand high and mighty dudes. I bet he likes setting oil-slicked seagulls on fire. Ugh! This is what I get to work with? Great, just my luck.
I thought I cut you for sure with that one. Always the same old problem. This is nice, isn't it? Juzo Kumiya made it for me. I think you met him earlier. So what'll you give me, lady?
Definitely a curse womb. Our window verified that, about 3 hours ago. Once 90% were evacuated, the decision was made to seal off the center. All citizens within a 500-meter radius have been evacuated as well.
Can you see it? This is the residual taint of cursed energy. That's because you're not trying to see it. We typically see curses as if it's perfectly natural to. When a curse technique is used, it leaves traces behind. That's what residuals are. But residuals are much fainter than cursed spirits. So focus your vision and look closely.
Hey, I wasn't planning on showing up. But you got kind of roughed up, kid. I'll show the second years. Say cheese! I got an earful from the higher-ups because the special grade cursed object's still missing. Thought I'd do a little sightseeing and stop by. So, did you find it yet? Damn, it really did combine with you. That's hilarious. Anything weird about your body? Yeah, don't worry. I'm way too strong for him. We both, along with every other stoner and slacker and delinquent here at this school, got beat up by Fushiguro.
The rules are simple. The first team to exercise the 2nd grade cursed spirit released in the designated area wins. Several 3rd grade and lower cursed spirits will be released into the designated area as well. If a winner is not decided by sundown, then the team that exercises the most wins. There are absolutely no other rules. Of course, you're welcome to sabotage the others. But remember, you're all on the same side in the fight against the curses. This exchange event will allow you to learn about yourselves and your comrades through competition. And so, when I see a cursed corpse like you walking around in broad daylight without a care in the world, instead of me, I cannot stand it! Ultimate Mechamaru! Mode Albatross!
Yuji? You're a strong kid, so try to help others. Save the people you can, even if it's only those closest to you. It's okay if you lose your way, and don't worry about whether they'll thank you or not. Just save as many as you can, even if you can only save one. When you die, you should be surrounded by people. Don't end up like me.
Sukuna's vessel lives? Just who is behind this outrage? You insolent damn brat! You must kill Yuji Itadori. Sukuna's vessel is not an actual person, so the act will go unquestioned. Without a doubt, the entire event will be seen as an accident. So there's no need for you to hold back or hesitate. So you're leaving the clan, Maki? Why would you return? Well, if that's the case, I'll put you through ordeals you'll be lucky to survive. And Mai as well.
It's just a rumor, but I heard that he beat all the stages of Ninja Warrior, and that he's the reincarnation of Mirko Krokop. He earned the nickname Tiger of West Middle.
However, I'm not some demon, so if you can defeat me, I'll excuse you from the team. And we'll settle this fair and square by competing. For this challenge, you can throw however you want. After all, I know this event isn't your strong suit. You've probably never even really been.
So you should know, I intend to kill Yuji Itadori. Oh no, I made this decision for myself. I'm aware what's at stake. I didn't need to be ordered. I believe it was the correct call. As the heir to the Kamo clan, I must behave appropriately. For my mother's sake. You should be able to understand that too. After all, you and I are the same.
I didn't realize you were a woman, but you are. Sorry.
Yeah!
We brothers were tasked with a certain errand, you see. But killing Jujutsu sorcerers isn't part of that arrangement. So if you withdraw, we'll let you escape.
Kanada, Shimada, Yamato, and now Morishita too, eh? It's quite a shock to hear about this, but it must be nearly 20 years now since those boys graduated. Still, I remember it like it was yesterday.
Just barely within effective range. And just in time. One hell of a shot. There are lots of different ways to enjoy this, right? Sure, I could have everyone beat you together, but I'm going to enjoy beating you. By myself.
Aw, I'm happy to. Ton!
The higher-ups at Jujutsu Tech are still trying to calculate Yuji Itadori's strength as a vessel. They want to see just how many fingers he can take. They want to gather all the fingers and then have him consume them. With just one exception. But we can't just wait around. Worst case, there's the chance they could decide to eliminate Yuji Itadori.
Oh, you can tell? Turns out Sukuna and his vessel are my natural enemies. I started this whole game because I happened to acquire a new toy. It was great at first, but then it didn't work out. Should have used a hostage. Then I could have forced him into a pact, am I right? Maybe I should have just given that thing a lethal wound instead of transfiguring it. Then Sukuna might have been able to heal it with his reverse curse technique. What? Well, it's just that, there's a lot of them. And I think they're all humans. All right, let's get this done, baby!
The forests, the oceans, and the sky all weep so vehemently that I can no longer stand it. It's impossible to coexist with humans any longer. The Earth knows there are some humans who are kind to the planet, but how much does that insignificant amount of affection help? This planet can shine blue once more, given a bit of time. Time without humans. Please die and become sages.
You know what? I would have heard rumors if there was someone out there like me. So the fact that I haven't means that you're not a cursed corpse. You're a sorcerer who's remote controlling this thing while your real body is elsewhere. So why get offended at being treated like a cursed corpse? Don't you want to be like me? I feel wounded. That is so hurtful!
Satoru Gojo. I wonder, could we kill him if we joined forces? Prison realm? That horrible thing? Tell me, Gato, how strong am I in terms of Sukuna's fingers? Yeah, that's plenty. Give me the prison realm, I'll add it to my collection. And in return, I promise you, I'll kill Gojo.
As you were previously informed, a research club with no real activities must forfeit its club room. So vacate now! This is not some kind of kids game! Besides, the biggest problem is you, Yuji Itadori! You're registered with track and field, not the occult club. So this club doesn't even have the 3 members required to be a club!
Wrong answer. What makes you think you're in a position to answer my question with your own questions? You are going to die, whether your answer is yes or no. After all, I don't have a technique to see through your lies. And believe me, you've already done more than enough to earn your fate. So in your final moments, at least show some sincerity.
You dare to actually touch my soul? Since both of us heartily ridiculed that brat before, I'll allow it this once. There won't be a second time. Don't forget your place. Foolish puppet. The future those cursed spirits painted is more convenient for us. That's all there is to it. You can forget about owing them for our current manifestation. And now listen up, brothers. Eso, you live for Kechizu. Kechizu, you live for me. And I live for you, Eso. We 3 are one.
No, we're not. You can save those discussions for Maki. 'Cause as for me, I have no connection with the Zenin clan now. And besides, I don't believe I'm necessarily in the right here. No, hang on. That's wrong. What I was really trying to say is that I don't care if I'm right or wrong. I just have faith in my own sense of morality.
You're not usually this emotional. Sounds to me like you took quite a liking to this one. Regardless, you shouldn't torment Ijichi too much. It's hard for him to be stuck between us and the higher-ups. Is that so? So this here is Sukuna's vessel, huh? I can cut him up, yes? Oh, I will. Who do you think I am?
We're here. Koinokuchi Canyon, Yasuhachi Bridge. Once you confirm a cursed spirit is here, I'll lower a veil. I see. I guess this isn't it. We're back to square one. Dong! Bungee jumping was all the rage back then, so maybe the act of jumping off is the key!
That's rich, coming from the so-called teacher who was too scared to do anything about it at the time. Anyway, he quit school and moved away, didn't he? So who cares? Well, what about me? I've barely been able to move my left arm since that day. And where's your punishment?
Megumi, you told me you wouldn't fight anymore. If I had the time to curse someone, I'd rather spend it thinking about people I love. Not forgiving people isn't such a bad thing. It just goes along with your kindness.
Okay, now, let's not fight amongst ourselves, all right?
My goodness, these children.
Now, where's that idiot? For all you know, I could be the traitor, so why me?
That's enough! I'm the senior in charge here!
Even if they're strong, women have to be cute too, or they'll be undervalued. And of course, even if they're cute, they'll still be undervalued, unless they're also strong. Do you get it? They don't demand strength from female Jujutsu sorcerers, they demand perfection! And what's worse, Mai has to fight against demands that are even more outrageous. No, I don't. Inside of me?
Run away! Don't move!
Mustard leaf.
Blast away!
Why do you always have to stir things up? I'm only here for one thing. To see if these guys are fit to take Okotsu's place. That's all I want to know. Fushiguro, was it? What kind of woman's your type? If I don't like your answer, I may beat you half to death right here. And after that, drag Okotsu, or at least the third years, out to the exchange event, suspended or not! Oh, and by the way, my type of woman's a tall one with a big, gorgeous ass! What are you trying to do? The least you could do is let me kill the woman! I can't make anything from your old hollow bones and wrinkled skin!
You do really well on a sports team, Itadori. Don't force yourself to stay in our occult club.
You don't have to do anything. You can be a ghost member. After all, we're the occult club. Yeah, I did say that. Well, in that case, we're happy to have you back.